everyone, welcome to the channel and thank you so much for visiting me here about the corner. I truly appreciate you guys all. Okay, here's the thing, guys. In life, we should always be able to make decisions about our lives, right? Yeah, some people choose to make like easy decisions and some would go for like tough decisions, right? Tough decisions would be like, yeah, being strict on yourself and yeah, putting boundaries on yourself, right? But yeah, easy choices is a person would like wake up in the morning and go out in the street, go and chill with friends and all of that, right? That's easy to do. Easy decision is every weekend you go party and all that, even though like yeah, your friends are not treating you well and all that, or whatever the company you got. Easy decision is ignoring the fact that somebody's cheating on you, and yeah, you hoping that oh well one day you're gonna stop and all that, because like one day it might be super far and the next day you might contract an incurable disease. You see, now then you have nothing to lose. I'm against cheating, guys. Cheating is wrong. Some people think that cheating is not wrong. Some people be thinking that, oh, if I sleep with somebody else, I didn't take anything from you. Yeah, but they didn't take anything from you, but they're gonna give you something, right? Yeah, like some people would be doing witchcraft on their coochies or their DICK, so they can attach whatever they can or drain from you and all that, siphon your energy, guys, Chakras, guys, chakras. The root chakra is very important for us because that's our creation right there. If somebody attaches themselves in your root chakra, they'll always be sending you this SEX demons and all of that, right? So every now and then you'll be getting visited by this demonic angel who's gonna take away from you, siphoning your energy and draining you of your energy. And in the morning when you get up, you're not happy about that. You have a problem with that, right? Because it's happening always and consistently. Somebody will be coming back to you and wanting to take from your root chakra by doing it with you guys. So it's important for us to always be aware of the red flags, guys. Like for instance, if you are with your partner and yeah, one of the biggest red flags we can get is with guys, they'll be looking at other girls behind, guys, right? You go to a restaurant, yeah, somebody would be stuck on stupid looking at some other chick there until you hit them on the head, like snap out of it. I mean, like they're fantasizing about the other woman in front of you. Is it cool? No, that's one of the biggest red flag ever. Some parents encourage this, guys, Some parents would advise their children to go out with little kids because their age group is too smarter than them. Some people take advice from their parents, guys, for everything in life, even about their relationship, where that is really absurd, according to me. Why would you want to listen to your mom now? Why would you want to listen to somebody else give you advice about your life? I mean, for me, those kind of people don't have a straight backbone, guys, They don't have like a backbone to like really rely on themselves. Some people out there are alphas, some people out there are sigmas, So having to date someone who listens to other people for advice and not really make decisions on their own, it's like dating the mom or the dad or something like that, guys. Because everything you discuss, they're gonna have to go and take it to their parents and yeah, present the idea or whatever, more like the bedroom, you know what I mean. And they have to be told that no, you're like interfering, guys, So for me, to be in a relationship with someone who's always depending on other people's advices, it just simply means that they don't trust themselves. Which is why nowadays you see like a whole lot of marriages don't end, guys, Then be saying like, oh, for your woman to respect you and all of that. Yeah, you must show that you're a man. Whenever you go somewhere, don't tell them where you're going. And when you come back, give them money. So money's gonna shut you out. That simply means that you are materialistic, guys, You're gonna be shut down by money. I mean, like, yeah, we are on the we are on the 3D, guys. Earthly realm, where the realm needs money and all of that. And yeah, it's important to have money, but you can't have money from someone who always be going out there for days, and when they come back, they shut you down with money. So you don't get to ask them questions. Where you been? What were you doing? Where were you dating? Or like, you have some, I don't know. But it's easier for other guys to do that, and some don't even care about giving their partners money, guys. So in a way, they are pimping you out. You are the one instead giving them moolah, guys. More like a woman would be paying for a DICK. You see, because their partners always be borrowing money from them. Borrow me this money, I will return it in when, but then they don't even promise to return it. When you have money, that's when they are around you. And we can't have money every day to spend on stuff that are useless, guys. You have to save up money. But if they see that, this woman not doing it out of her money and all that, they move on to the next one, guys. Mothers-in-laws tend to advise their children like that to not really focus on a relationship that they want to have, but instead they will choose a partner for them, guys. And they can't make decisions on their own and be independent and all of that, which is super crazy, guys. I mean, how could you listen to your mom to tell you like, yo, son, you are in a wrong relationship? I mean, like, if the couple is married, they could have stopped the lobola and everything, guys, right? And not blessed the wedding, guys, right? Yeah, but nowadays, whether you are married, oh hell, it's just the same. A mother-in-law would advise their son to go date outside while they are married and be like, oh, this wife will be the one cleaning in the house, working, and dishes and all that while you go out and have fun with the little one. You see, where they give their son permission to mistreat other women in their life. You see, women are supposed to be building the nation and all of that and whatnot, but some women are pure evil, guys. As they see that, in this relationship my son is in, they can go far together, working together and like doing their own thing. They can see that your future is bright, and they get to be jealous of that. I mean, jealousy comes from the people around us, the people we think we know, only to find out that these people around us that we trust and all of that, they are strangers. They come to us pretending to be these nice people and all that, only to find out, they've been pretending all along. They have been manipulating us, lying to us, and making us give them money, and making us do decisions that are wrong and all that. And according to them, as long as they get their incentive, they are cool. They don't got a problem, guys. Whether they are taking care of their grandsons or not, it's not up to them. But they're the one who's always going to be defending, I want my grandchild here and all that, even though they're not grooming them well, guys. Some women bath their kids with Vaseline from waking up. You see what I'm saying? Vaseline every day, Vaseline every day, Vaseline, and dirt builds up on the face. You can see that. Dirt builds up on the body and all that, Vaseline, guys. Where, I don't know if there's a problem with the waters or something like that. I know we've got problems with water, but we have to get water to do our things, guys, right? Bathing, I mean, self-love. People can't just self-love on their own and not self-love with the children, guys, It's important for us to always keep our children clean. Because what's the point of you being clean and your kid is really not clean and there's toiletry there? Unless they are deprived, guys, So what's the point on really being a grandmother and being like, I want to raise my grandkids and all that, and not really do the job? I'll tell you, some grandmothers will take other people's kids because they are expecting to get pocket money out of that. Let me give you 1,000 rand for taking care of my child, and you can buy them all the stuff that you need and all of that. Yeah, just supplies for the child, but that money is really not being used on the kids. You see what I'm saying? Some parents, they just want to be in other people's life, knowing that, yeah, well, they are there to be karmics, guys. A karmic is important in somebody else's life, guys. You know why? If you have a karmic in your life, that karmic is somebody who's gonna wake you up from your sleep. You have to realize that, oh, this person is manipulative and all. It doesn't matter how long it takes, but hopefully we hope that it's gonna be sooner than way later when you are all grey and all that, and yeah, it's giving you all these wrong advices and you have ruined your life. It's always important for us to always have our own decisions, guys. Doesn't matter if you have a business by your home and that's your parents' home. So having them control your relationship, it's just irrelevant, guys, you know. Some parents would want you to stay with them and yeah, run your business by their home and all of that. Marry, have your wife stay with them and the kids and all of that. And have the man cheat, guys, you know. Well, some women who are in that kind of conditions and environment, guys, they can't stand up for themselves because this mook here is always listening to the parents, and the parents are always interfering in a relationship. So you see a whole lot of daughters-in-laws out there, like, sad, you know, sad and staying by their boyfriend's childhood home or husband's childhood home, where they can't really move or do anything. They can't have friends over, they can't cook for themselves and all that because the mother-in-law is involved. You see, how fair is that? I mean, a whole lot of us, we know how to cook and all that. And yeah, the husband who married you knows that you know how to cook, but you don't get that opportunity to be in the stove and run the stove and like, yeah, do your thing. Because the mother-in-law is doing all of that, right? It's unfair, guys. Some mothers-in-laws want to insert themselves in relationships where there is no need for them to be there. I mean, the mothers-in-laws are nosy to the point where, like, you find them in your bedroom. Why is she doing that? If you ask your partner, oh no, they came to put on clothes in there. I'm like, what? Are you staying in the house? No, it's funny, hey? It's really funny, guys. I mean, like, for me, if you have a partner and you still be listening from advices from your parents and all that, simply means that you are a child. You're a child, you're a kid. An overgrown kid who's taking advices on how to do things, how to do your woman, how to even raise your child from the loser in-laws, guys, you know. I just don't understand how can a family have more families and that, because at the end of it all, there's going to be a whole lot of competition, guys. Even like having to have sisters-in-laws and brothers-in-laws, like they'll always be looking at you and judging you and talking about you and all that, guys, you know. If you want to go out there outside and do the shop, yeah, they'll always be peeking up by the windows, checking out where you're going and who you're with, you see. So it's a totally wrong move. It's a red flag, guys, you know, for one to be involved in a relationship and be staying by a husband's place. Not everybody's happy for you. And yeah, I believe that if your mom is your snake, your karmic, whatever, the one who's supposed to wake you up, and you keep on listening to her and all that, eventually you're gonna get their karma, and because you can't stand for yourself, the karma becomes a generational curse. Where now, like, yeah, everybody's dead. You see what I'm saying? But the wife is not happy. What she got is not exactly what she was promised, guys, you know. Because you know, when two people meet together and get married and all that, I'd be like, oh, we're gonna get our own place and all that. It's gonna have a fireplace and whatnot and whatnot. Only to find out that no, you are gonna stay by your in-laws. You're gonna stay by your in-laws, and there's nothing you can do about that. You know, even when a relative visits, they'll tell you like, yo, get up there and clean up the kitchen. You see, but that is really not cool. It just simply means that you are there to clean the house. You're a maid. When you're supposed to be independent with your husband out there, guys, you know. It's always important for us to always know what we want in life, guys, you know. To make decisions for ourselves, to say no, we need to, and yeah, to be in harmony and peace with your life, guys. Some people would say like talking back to them is disrespectful, but what kind of a world are we gonna live in if we're always gonna be agreeing on what other people are saying? It's not fair, right? It's really not fair, because a person will give you an advice knowing that they are manipulating you and they want you to do things their way. They want you to serve them. They want you to praise them. If you don't do that, if you want to go and date the person you love, not the person you are in love with, their private part, yeah, they're gonna tell you to move out of their house because they're not approving of your relationships. So I don't think that's fair to yourself and whoever else is in that kind of scenario. For instance, children, guys, you know, it's not fair. Because like we tend to think that our parents mean well and want to do right by us, only to find out like no, it's just self-serving prophecies on them, guys. I'm gonna have children who are gonna serve me until I get old, and they're not gonna get married and probably change women, guys, you know. So I would be thinking that if a mother-in-law would be advising you with stuff like that, they have been through that, and in a way they want to rectify their mistakes and live their life through you, you know. And whatever decision you want to make, they want you to be there, always be helping out and all that. So you can't be on your own. And these kind of people, their parents would like attach these demons, sexual demons on them when they are really, really young. You see, these baptism at church, guys, you know. Some people will be like, oh, my son is gonna be christened or like whatever, only to find out like no, they are attaching a demon on this kid here. Because the parents have went to the voodooist to check this person's future, and they'd be like, oh yeah, your child is gonna be successful and all that and whatnot, only to find out that you're not gonna leave home. Whatever you do, you're gonna work for your parents. You see, which is really, really wrong, guys. It's not fair for a mother-in-law, a parent, to insert their lives in their children's life, and they be controlling them. Yo, take this one, leave that one, take this one, and leave this one. That is not cool, guys. We're supposed to be in this life, to satisfy our own needs, to lead by example, to be in a purpose that is in a positive way, guys, you know. I mean, like some people's purpose is to be manipulative and manipulating other people, guys, you know. Whether we are family, whether it's friends or not, titles don't matter. If a person wanna use you, they're gonna use you, especially when they're karmic and low vibing. You see, same way as the friends on the street. So you might find yourself being manipulated by your parents, and out there in the street you get manipulated by your friends, and really like you take advices from everyone and anyone you meet up with. And even though you feel in your heart that no, I don't want to do this, I want to do that and all that, it simply means that You are hanging out with snakes, guys. People who are jealous of your life, that you are getting better partners, that whatever you do works and all that, guys. You know? For me, I wouldn't want to be in that kind of relationship at all. That's a super red flag. You see, when you want to go have a breakfast and yeah, let's say you set up your whatever you're eating outside by the garden chair, that man is by the door looking at how this woman is eating, how is she chewing, and all that and whatnot. Always interfering, always lurking in the corners, you know. So is that really a healthy relationship to be in with someone who's being mothered like this? No, right? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so, guys. Some of these kind of people, like, yeah, when they were young, and once you get involved in a relationship with them, whatever demon they got, yeah, it gets to be transferred into you, and forever you are sad. You don't feel like, oh well, your life is fun. Because there's someone here is draining your energy and giving to the mom. Some people don't want to grow old, you know, and be happily ever after, and accept that they're gonna grow old, you know, because they don't want to be walking on the street with a walking stick, with having some back aches and pains and all that, you know. It's all about energy. It's all about energy, guys. If they see that, oh, this person's energy is positive, is always on a positive side of life and all that, that can cause jealousy and envy, guys, just because you are positive. A lot of people don't know how to be positive, you know. I mean, a lot of times you be thinking about negative stuff, like you affirm it to yourself, right? Everything like we say to ourselves, yeah, we should be nice to ourselves, you know. Ourselves is listening to us subconsciously. So you should tell yourself, oh no, I cannot do this, I cannot do that, it's tough and all that, I need help and all that. So you're always going to be needing help. You're always doubting the future. What if this doesn't work? It's always not going to work. So it's always wise to be positive in life. Knowing that, yeah, whatever that door that was closed on you, yeah, you can open it. You can push it through, guys, you know. Being in a positive side of life really opens doors to like happiness, luck and all that, you know. Happy-go-lucky. And when you are in doubt, yeah, you're going to want to go and ask everybody advice. Is this person right for me? Is this one right for me? And all that. Where misery loves company, you know. I'm a lone wolf. I'm a super lone wolf. I'm a lone wolf, guys. So, like, whatever decision that I make, it will be on my own mistakes. It will be on me. So, that is a lesson. Take your L's and, yeah, carry on with your life. Because otherwise, you can't make mistakes. We can't make anything. Our siblings can be, like, karmics in our lives too, guys, you know. Some people would say, keep your enemies close and your enemies closer, but I don't think so. If we have parents like this, siblings like this and all that, boundaries, guys. Boundaries is the word. Nobody can force you to do anything with your life. Nobody can make you do anything with your life. I mean, you are the one who's breathing here, you know. Nobody can give you ultimatums. So if you're going to go out with this person, you gotta get out of my house. So you're afraid that, oh, I'm going to lose my business. Oh, I'm going to lose my family and all that. You are in trauma. You are being traumatized. Once you leave that situation, that's you healing. You know, you heal your children. So we break these chains of generational curses. Since, well, the kids are not being bathed properly. I mean, some kids really, from a young age, they've been bathing with Vaseline, guys, you know. You see, like, the kid is very light in color, but the grandmama will always be using Vaseline. Will that water have run through your skin or not? Vaseline, guys, from waking up. Vaseline at night. If you go somewhere, oh, put on some Vaseline there. They don't encourage kids to really get into the water and take a bath, guys. And bathing is really, really cool. Every day we take a bath. We remove yesterday's bad luck and we welcome today's blessings. Which is why it's always wise to always train our children to take baths from like an early age. If a kid, we know that kids are kids, guys, right? Gotta nudge them in the right direction. Oh, take a bath, this and that. So they don't get to feel bad when somebody else is telling them that. But no, some people don't see it like that. Some people forget, oh well, we're gonna save water, we're gonna save electric, and we're gonna, probably don't not buy a toy issue for this kid. You see, but the others are smart and clean and shining and all of that, That's really a problem, guys, The world we live in, is very beautiful. It's too bad that we are surrounded by karmics who doesn't want to change their ways. And some of these karmics are in our families, our in-laws and exes, guys, You cannot accept somebody who is an ex. He cheated on you. Why would you want to have this person back in your life? To keep on cheating on you? At the end of the day, all you gotta acquire from this is incurable diseases, guys. Incurable diseases. The UTIs and all that. Super ridiculous, guys, I hope person you can see that. Oh yeah, this person is healed and they understand what they want about and all that. Because they are always doing shadow work. Why they do what they do? Why are they in that kind of situations? Why and why and why? Why is it important to ask ourselves why in life? Why am I in this kind of relationship? Why am I in this kind of job? Why is my family like this? Eventually, if you ask yourself why, your answer is gonna come. You see what I'm saying? There's no point in being pessimistic about life and be like, oh, I'm sad, my parents, they're not allowed. No. Get independent, get a backbone. Put God first in your life. Stay authentic and always be in your truth. Know that God loves you. And peace out, I must go.